Hello YouTube, Joyceman M here, and I was in the market for a 1911 and was looking at the Rock Islands and the shooter's arms and some of the imports that are coming into this country, and I've heard a lot of good things about the Rock Islands, but I was at the local gun store and he had this American-made para on hand. Actually, with the $100 rebate they've got going on right now, was cheaper than the Rock Islands that I was looking at. Let's take a look at what we've got here. And there it is, Para 1911. Now, it did not come with the wood grips. It did come with these black checkered grips. And first thing I did before I even got to shoot it is I got into the shop, traced these out, and made myself a set of wood grips for this pistol. Let's go ahead and chamber and check, make sure this is clear. Everything's clear, so we're good to go here. Now, this actually came with a few extra goodies that the other ones didn't. This has two 8-round magazines instead of 7s. Also came with the beaver tail grip safety, the skeletonized hammer, skeletonized aluminum trigger, and the fiber optic front sight. The sights are also dovetailed in so that if I wanted to add some nicer sights, some competition sights or something like that to it, I can. It's aluminum frame, stainless steel on the slide here. It's not investment cast, it's actually hammer forged, I guess is what they're calling it. But very nice. Para 1911. Went to the range today, put 60 rounds through it without any issues at all. Didn't have any issues with it not locking back, didn't have any fading issues. It just ran really well. The only thing that with it, as I got to shooting, it was shooting a little bit better. The trigger on it is a little bit gritty. There's about 3/8 of an inch of travel on it. That's a little gritty. They say you need to put about 500 rounds through this to smooth everything up and get it broken in. I will probably get the 500 rounds through there, but as gritty as that trigger is, it's not bad, but I will probably go ahead and take it apart and polish off some of those surfaces. The break on it is nice and crisp, so once you get through that grittiness, it breaks really nice. Shot really well, a little bit all over the place at first, but as I got to shoot it more and more, it was the groups were getting smaller and smaller. The other thing, I do need to adjust the sights a little bit. It was shooting a little bit to the right and a little low, but that can all be taken care of and compensated for. But that's my brand new Para 1911. Now let's go to the range and I'll show you it in action. are now back from the range, and as you can see, scattered a little bit low and to the left. The stuff along here was the first few shots that I shot with this. As I started getting more used to how this gun operated, these right in here, it started grouping up right in here. It is shooting just maybe a tad low. It's also shooting a little bit to the left, but I can adjust the sights a little bit left, figure out exactly what my point of aim needs to be, and that should clear that up. Also, some of this I think may be that little bit of grittiness of the trigger. As I was shooting it, the trigger was smoothing out a little bit. Like I said, I'm probably going to have it give it a little trigger job, kind of smooth those surfaces off. The break on it is really, really nice. But if you happen to come across one of these at the gun store, and you're on the fence between foreign-made or American-made para, get the para. I had no issues with mine. It fired flawlessly the first 60 shots. Wasn't having any kind of issues at all with it. But this is Joyceman M, signing out.